Here on Delmarva, you have a lot of choices when it comes to buying furniture.
But few furniture stores have a long and rich history like Scott's Furniture in Bridgeville. And that history began nearly 100 years ago up the road in Greenwood.
And this, as simple as it is one of our best-selling Amish bedroom suits, solid maple.
Ralph Scott III is very particular about what ends up on the showroom floor of his Bridgeville store.
We primarily are interested in selling American-made furniture, and we like to sell real solid wood furniture.
It's a precedent set by his grandfather, Ralph Scott Sr., during the Great Depression.
My grandfather started a general store and hardware business in Greenwood back in the late 20s, early 30s.
And in 1934, Ralph Scott Sr. settled in on Market Street in downtown Bridgeville and opened Scott's Furniture.
The majority of it came in by rail car. The railroad was a prominent means of transportation, so he would take his truck to the Bridgeville Railroad Station, unload furniture that way. They would also come in on larger trucks.
In the mid-50s, Ralph Scott II took over the store when Ralph Sr. passed away.
My grandmother and he ran the business for quite some time until she retired.
Ralph III remembers growing up in the store.
Going in there in the summer or after school and climbing on things and knocking things over.
The store moved to its current location on Route 13 in 1972 when it outgrew the downtown building. And when Ralph's father wanted to retire, it was time for the third generation to take over.
At the age of 55, had been doing it 30 years and really wanted, a change, wanted to pursue other interests. And my brother and I were old enough, and he had educated both of us, and he was ready for us to take over, so it was then we made the decision.
Ralph admits he didn't grow up assuming he would take over the business.
I'd done other things, contracting, cooking, and realized that, furniture wasn't a bad business to be in. I could lift weights while I was getting paid, and, it was a good business, and there was a reputation built that I wanted to continue to carry on.
And in 1990, the business was his. Scott says his brother has since moved on to another career. Ralph says the furniture business is a competitive one.
There are a lot of choices, a lot of places to go. And it's confusing to shop for furniture because a lot of people buy it based on appearance and maybe a brand name. They may buy it because of a payment plan. We look at it as presenting the piece of furniture for its quality and comfort and style, and still being in the ballpark with other brands and other types of furniture being sold that really aren't what customers would expect them to be or what they should be.
Ralph says in all these years, Scott's has not changed its commitment to selling furniture that is built to last.
American-made first, real old-fashioned construction, selling you tomorrow's antiques.
What has changed over the years are sleep sets, a change Ralph welcomes.
Sleep and specialty sleep sets are constantly evolving, new materials, new technologies that are to appeal to different people, but they are making a big difference.
So what about the fourth generation?
The real low price!
You've probably already met them. Since practically day one, the Scott children have been a big part of the store's advertising.
It was a way to teach them some responsibility and give them a job and let them be spokespeople because it is a family business.
So can we expect the fourth generation to take over the family business? Ralph says only time will tell.
It would be nice. Most family furniture stores don't make it past the second generation. Fortunately, Scott's has made it pretty much through 3 generations, so a fourth would be awesome.
Until then, Ralph says he plans to carry on the reputation his father and his father before him spent decades building.
And Ralph says a lot of people are surprised when they walk into the store because from the outside it doesn't look as big as it really is. He says what furniture isn't in the showroom can be special ordered. And if you would like to learn more about Scott's Furniture, go to our website, delmarvalife.com. Click on the Show tab on the left side of the page.